Hi, and welcome to Pixelpia Internet for Beginners. Today, I want to talk to you about how you can create signatures in Gmail. And this will be a live tutorial. So I will start this live stream by showing you how it can be done. If you have any questions, just follow these directions. Drop a question in the chat, write question, and then what you wonder. And I will get to those after my demonstration. So let's get right to my Gmail. And here we are in my Gmail account. And to create a signature, we go to settings and see all settings. We stay in the general tab and we scroll down to almost the bottom where it says signature. As you can see, I have no signature in this account. So we are going to click the little plus where it says create new. And we give it a name. In this case, I call it Pixelpia. I am going to create a signature I can use for this YouTube account. So the first thing I want in there is Pixelpia Internet for Beginners. And I want my name to be a link. So I highlight my name and I click this little symbol down here, which means link. And as you can see, edit link. This is the text to display, and I can link to a web address or an email address. In this case, I want to link it to youtube.com/pixelpia. If I can spell my name right. I can test this link, so let's do that. What did happen here? That was not what I wanted because I forgot to put : // Now we can test the link. And as you see, it goes straight to my website. So I click OK. And you can also see here that it shows the link here, and I can change that link or remove it. I also want to put a link to my email. So I write Pixelpia email. I do the same thing. Highlight my name, click the link, but in this case, I chose email address. And I want pixelpia@pixelpia.com. Okay. And here you see the email address. This is the absolute simplest form of a signature. My website and my email address. Remember, for each signature you make, you have to scroll down to the bottom and say Save Changes. Hi DJ, welcome. So let's say I'm composing a email here to myself, and down here at the bottom, let's make this bigger so you can see. Down here at the bottom in the row here, the last one is the little pen symbol. Hi ginabina, hi Ghana. If I click there, insert signature, no signature, or Pixelpia, and you see at the bottom of my email I created, I have this signature with a link to my YouTube page and a link to an email. But I maybe want more than one signature. So I go back to settings, see all settings, the general tab, and I scroll down. So now you see on the signature here, I have one called Pixelpia, and I can see how it looks here. Let's say that I want second one, and private, I call that. Create. Maybe this is my personal name and address, so I write my name. 123 Street Road, hometown. 12345. If I can type right, in Florida. Here I have no links, nothing. And maybe I want a phone number. 123-456-7890. So that's my private. If I now scroll down to the bottom, save changes. Let's go back to compose. At the bottom here, I have the little pen, which shows that I can insert a signature. And I have now two signatures to choose between. Pixelpia or private. And this is the private one. Or Pixelpia. That way I can choose the signatures that fits best depending on what type of email I am sending. Let me create one more, and then I will take a look at the chat. Hi James, to see if you have any questions. I call this one fancy. And I will have my website first. So I highlight that, I click the link, and I put in the URL, pixelpia.com. And let's see that it works. And it worked fine. I want my email. I link that. Pia at pixelpia.com. Okay. But I want to make this a little fancier. So I want an image. I clicked, let me close that again. Next to the links, I clicked the little insert image. And here I see on my drive, I can upload, or I can put a specific URL where I have a picture. But we're going to select one from my, we're going to choose one here. So it's uploading. This is very big. So if I click on the picture here, I can choose small, medium, large, or original size. It's original now. Large, you see, you start to see the picture. Medium, you can almost see me there. And small. And that is the one I want to use. Again, it should be I placed it in the wrong spot. So remove that and make sure I am underneath the text, and let's redo it. It should be here right now, and it is because I just uploaded it. Select and small and save changes. Compose. Go down to the little pen and add the fancy one now. So now I have a picture. And if you want to do this really fancy, you can, if you don't need your links, you can create a picture with name and address and do it as fancy as you want it and just insert the picture. If you need links that are clickable, you have to do the text separate and then do the image. So that was my, let's remove these three because that was the test I just did with my signatures. So here we are. Let me take a look at the chat and welcome you. DJ, as always. Ginabina, always welcome. Ghana, hello. James, Serenity Journey, welcome. So guys, are you using signatures in your email? And if so, do you have more than one? And here he is, Squirrel. The gang is all here. Yes, they are. And thank you, everybody that came into my premiere last night on my new channel, YouTube for Beginners with Pixelpia. Today, I have actually edited out pieces from that live stream and put it up on the channel as a first video. But it was very, and here we have the last of the suspected from yesterday. Granny, welcome. It was actually very fun last night, I must say. I did my introduction and then everybody came on in the panel. Even Ginabina came on panel, which was really fun. Ginabina says you don't have a signature in your emails. And DJ says, I used to, but don't send much email. No, we talked about that last week, that nowadays it's very often you send a text instead of an email. And then we also talked about how electronic communication overall has replaced writing regular letters, which is sad. But I like to have different signatures set up depending on who I'm writing to. And it saves a lot of time, especially if you have links in your signature. Yes, Granny, I enjoyed it too. It was really, really fun. So let me ask you, is there anything you want to ask me about creating one of those signatures, or was it very clear when I showed you? Or any other questions, by the way, about Gmail? I am only going to do one more tutorial this time about Gmail, and that is about how you can import other accounts. Let me see if I can show you here. Give me a second while it's loading. Yes, it's loaded now. Let me show you. This is still a mess. Remember I told you I took off all my labels to make the tutorials, and I haven't had time to put it back in order. So my mailbox right now is a big mess. But if you look on the side here, let me make it a little larger here. If you look here on the side, I have set up, for example, this label here, Pixelpia. This is all email sent to my pixelpia@pixelpia.com. So I have imported that, and I will in my next tutorial show you how you can import several email accounts to your Gmail. I get all my different email accounts coming right into my Gmail. Some of them that's not as important. Pixelpia I use a lot, but some of them I have only set up on my phone on Gmail. So I have several accounts coming in. But as you can see, I have here let's go back, and I will share this again. I have here my, where is my Pixelpia now? I have Pixelpia YT, which is my new one for my second channel. And now it disappeared because it's too big here. Let's go back to normal size. Here it is. I will show in my next tutorial how to set up several accounts, and also how to choose what account you are sending with. Andy Marshall, welcome. That was a long, long time ago since I saw you. How is life in Australia? I hope everything is good with you and your family. I'm so happy to see you. I'm gonna close down my email, stop sharing screen. Granny says, I have 3 emails on my phone, but 1 per user on the laptop. I have switched between user account to check there, but I think I'm happy with it that way for now. I could never take the time to switch user. I want everything coming to one place to make life easier. It has been a while, yes, it has. I am Andy. Life is good. Since we spoke last, I have finally moved to Florida, and yesterday I also started a new channel. So you are welcome to check it out. I will do live streams, but I have put up a first video there, and it's called YouTube for Beginners with Pixelpia. Long name, but I guess we're gonna do what we always do. If nobody has any questions about the Gmail, I am again going to invite anybody who wants to come in to the panel, and we can talk about absolutely anything. James says, I have my personal email, 1 for each of my channels and 1 for my daughter for all her medical stuff. Do you have all of them coming to the same place, either Gmail or if you use software? Do you have all emails coming into one place, or do you use different apps and websites for each of them? I know, Granny, we all are in that position now. Email is becoming less and less important, I think, in daily life. But I am trying to get better at using email because, one, I am working on setting up email lists for both this channel and my other channel, so I can send out news and what I'm planning to do. I am also believing that you can get more information back and forth if you really use email instead of texting and short little messages. Okay, so you are using Outlook for all of that. I used to use Outlook, but I am going to skip Microsoft Office. I don't want to pay every year to have it. And right now I'm moving everything over to the Google ecosystem. So for me, it's Gmail and Drive and all of their all what they have to offer. I still have the Office 365 for, I think, at least 4 months more, but I am moving everything out of there and going into the Google ecosystem, which I really like. The more I use it and the more I learn, the better I get at it and the more I appreciate it. Yeah, Andy, I agree with you. I think Gmail is pretty good. It has a little bad reputation sometimes. Yeah, that's gonna come up later on. I have done one very short about how you can do that through Twitter. It is on my channel, a short little introduction to that, how you can set up an email list. But I will do more on that. And that is also a topic that I will discuss on my other channel, because that is something that I wish I had known when I started YouTube. And since that channel is all about YouTube, because today I think, thinking back, how many people I could have had on that email list and collected people's email if I had started from the beginning. So that's a topic that will come up. Okay, guys, I am gonna open the doors for this live stream for anybody who wants to come in. And as I don't know if you see it, but I see it, I am again streaming both here and on Facebook, on my page on Facebook, Pixelpia Internet for Beginners. But I don't think we have any visitors from Facebook tonight. But I like to stream to both of them when I'm streaming. And I will let the chat take a wild guess before I let the first guess on panel. And I will also let you take a guess at in what condition. And I will give you, for those of you who has been here many times with you, I will give you a little hint. James? No. Ginabina. Exactly, ladies. Here we have him. Hi.
Really?
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. It was fun last night.
Yeah, it was. I mean, definitely a whole lot of people who I honestly did not expect Gina to come up.
That was surprising, and I am honored that Gina Bina came on. That
Yeah,
was
and with video from
with video. Let's see. I had a subscriber from the beginning. She was very loyal. She dropped off the face of the earth. She had some serious health problems, and I love to be able to contact her to see how she's doing. I agree, Granny. If I had known when I started how important it was to build an email list where you had the email addresses to people, I would have done it. Gina Bina is just laughing.
Yeah, you think it's funny, Gina, but really it was a surprise. So,
I think we were, if I'm not wrong, I think we were 6 people on the panel for a while there.
yeah.
And 6 people that are ready to jump on on the panel for my first live stream on a new channel. That is pretty impressive, I must say.
Okay.
Made You made my night, guys. You really did. Not that
um,
I was very nervous, because I have done this too long now to be nervous for a live stream, but it was really, really neat.
I'm glad we can support you in that, and I never do have to say it out loud, but I will. You know I will always jump on a panel with you no matter what it is.
I know you are always there supporting me, as are many others that are in the chat right now. I'm feeling really privileged, I must say.
I
And
mean, I may be saying it forever, but we do love you, Pia. So,
I know you do. And that feels so fantastic. Okay, Charlotte, you don't need lipstick. And the family don't have to stay out of the kitchen. They are welcome to come in too. We are not very particular here. I've done my little bit about signatures in Gmail, and then the rest is just hanging out. That's what I love about the live stream.
yeah, it's something I mean, as you were as able now over the past 2 years now, I have jumped on every live stream I can just to talk to y'all, because even though I'm typing chat, talking to you face to face is how I like to communicate with you. So,
And that's why I love live streams. I love to communicate with the chat as well, but having people come on makes it so much more interesting.
yeah, I
Not just for
mean,
me, for people in the chat too, instead
yeah,
of just having me gapping along.
yeah, I mean, that's why I originally tried to imitate Will, because I loved that he had this camel show which no longer exists.
Well, he's busy now, but I uh, I've been thinking about that. I don't think I will have many nights like yesterday on that channel. I will try to invite maybe one or two people each time and spread it around,
Yeah,
so we
yeah, I
can
did that.
so we can stay somewhat on topic, because everybody is interested in talking about YouTube and different aspects of
Yeah,
YouTube. But depending on what topic I'm covering, it's gonna be different. By the way, I edited the video, as the live stream, as I said today, and put it up, the part where I just did the presentation of me and the channel. And what I did was I cut out that double echo, but I actually put in a little piece on my very first video, even on the video I uploaded.
nice.
So now people can laugh at me for real without the double echo.
Yeah, now I will say I did watch that video, and of course I know why, but it was a bit choppy in the beginning. So
The new one? The one I edited today?
yeah.
Oh, I have to go look at that. Maybe I was a little stressed out, so maybe I made a mistake. Now we have our third guest of today. Hi, Charlotte.
Hi, how are you? Hi.
I'm good. How are you?
Tired.
I'm tired, yeah.
I
I'm
was in the
tired
garden
too.
today, so
Yeah,
it is
it
so
was hot
hot.
today.
Oh, it's
It
terrible
was.
hot.
Yeah, it
And
was one of the worst days.
Yeah, my poor husband had to work in it all day today, so I felt sorry for him. But you know what? I saw your video about, and you were talking. I rewatched it on your other channel, and you were talking about how in your first video you were a floating head in your thing, and I'm thinking, okay, how do I not be a floating head? And I stuck.
But I mean those are things that I think many of us, not being a floating head, but as a beginner, you don't know how close to be. You don't, and today, even if I film myself like this today, I know how I can fix that when I edit the video. How I can crop it in editing. So, but back then I didn't know anything of that. So there are so many things that you do as a beginner, and
yeah,
I mean,
I don't know how to do that in the editing at all. So I guess I'll learn something else, won't I?
Yeah. It depends on what software you're using, of course, but I mean, there are ways to do it, and I didn't know that. I mean,
well, I know people do a lot of cool things with editing that I don't have a clue how to do. I think it looks really, really cool, but I don't know how to do it. But I want to learn. It's not that I don't want to learn it, but I don't have time a lot of times to make a video like say a practice video, or use one of my old videos to experiment with those kinds of things.
I don't do too much fancy stuff in my videos because they are talking head and they are tutorials. I mean, you can't do much flashy things. I use when it's a boring tutorial with a lot of showing just the screen, I try to use more BRoll to get a little live into it, but that's about it. But I mean, the reason I left that for my first video in the edit I did of the live stream is that I think if people people that possibly would subscribe to the channel need to see that I am just as clumsy at doing this as everybody else, and I have learned by doing. And I mean, I think it's important to show that side of me to people.
Right. Well, and it's a good idea too to let everybody know that nobody's a professional at this at first. And sometimes it takes years and years and years for people to get as good as they want to get, you know?
Yeah.
And everybody has their own threshold of what's good enough for them, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what type of...
What happened?
Excuse me. I got this here for a second.
Oh, no.
I will be right back.
Okay.
You entertain the audience.
Okay. Okay. I'm not a great entertainer.
Hey, neither am I.
Oh, sure you are, DJ. I've seen you before. I hope she's okay.
Yeah.
Goodness. My husband has vertigo, so he gets dizzy a lot. So I understand she probably moved her head too quickly.
Yeah.
Were you going to say something?
That's but here. Do you mind if I share my screen real quick? I want to show you guys something.
That's fine. Share your screen. I can always look at it first and decide if I want to share it. Know that. I don't ask you.
Is everything okay now?
Yeah, everything is okay. Let me see. What are you sharing? Okay, we take a chance here. I can't really see what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's a video. Okay.
Oh,
Not just a video. My first ever video.
oh wow.
First video on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Can you make it full screen?
Yeah, and let me go ahead and leave it to.
How long ago was this? Give us an approximate.
116.
2016?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Okay.
You've been doing
Okay,
this a long
DJ.
time.
We're ready. I hope. I think. Oh, wait. I didn't share the sound. Wait. Stop it. I'm gonna...
Yeah,
You
I'll be right
didn't
back.
share the sound. You have to add it and click that little share sound.
I'm on a live stream. It's okay. I will eat that thing. No, I'm not moving. Let her clothes on.
Okay, well,
Can you share it again?
okay. God.
I think when you share it, don't you have a little with audio down in the bottom left corner?
Bottom left corner.
No, I'm talking to DJ.
To DJ.
So when he's share his screen, he needs to add, because we had no audio.
Right.
I see that you are looking, DJ.
He is.
Yeah. And I did not see so audio.
Share it again and I will see if I can do something on my end.
Okay. So now.
Okay, we're adding it to stream. And let's see. Let me take my banner off. It's spinning.
Well, yeah, hold on.
Oh, turn the volume up.
My name is to before, I had 108 videos on. I just prefer to delete them all and drop flat. Plus, ask me any questions. I want you to engage me this time around and give me some ideas for videos. Apply whatever. I will do whatever you tell me to.
Oh, DJ. Oh my God. Oh my
I'm
God,
just
DJ.
gonna stop it right there.
Oh my God, DJ. I will do whatever you tell me to.
That's funny.
Oh boy.
Okay, you see how I didn't choose my words correctly? And just
Back.
the whole background is a mess.
Well, that's how we all were at the beginning. I mean, that's just what it was when we started. But you look so young.
Yeah. Well, you still do.
What? Yeah, he is young. But how old were you there? 16, 15? No, you might. What did you say? What year was it?
16. 2016.
Yeah, it was 12.
So you were
I was
early 20s.
Yeah, like 21 going 22.
21, yeah.
Yeah.
But you look so very young there, I must say.
Yeah.
And you had a shirt on. You haven't started to take your shirt off yet.
Hey, that doesn't happen until I meet Will. This was a good 3 years before I met you. So,
Yeah. So you're blaming your shirtlessness on us.
Oh,
You can
boy.
blame it on Will.
yes,
Blame it on Will.
Will.
You know what
Yeah.
happens? What happens at Will's stays at Will's. You know, I have taken my pants off in his live stream.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Oh.
poor Charlotte, you don't know what we're talking
No,
about.
I don't. It's okay, though. Look at this. Do you see this?
We
Look at
have
this. Do you see
your
this thing
cat,
back here?
yeah.
It's my cat climbing on everything. You get
Yeah,
down.
He wants to be in the video. That's okay.
He always does.
I have closed the doors for the dogs here. I don't want the dogs in here.
When my
They
dog
drive me
sleeps,
crazy.
she sleeps in her crate. She's right 6 feet from me, but she'll probably be quiet until she has to go outside. So,
Yeah.
oh, you already took her out. Okay. My husband said he already took her out, so I should be good.
Gina likes to see the kitty. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, she sees it.
Hey, Murphy, go get
Oh,
the baby.
DJ, do you see what Gina said about your video?
Yeah, but I mean, I appreciate that Gina, but it is bad compared to what I do now.
Oh, he's watching DJ. Now go. Uh-oh. There we go.
Yeah, it's interesting what happens.
Mm-hmm.
What let's try and talk a little bit more about Gmail. Do you use Gmail, DJ? I
Yes,
have probably asked you 1,000 times.
yes, I use Gmail. Gmail probably my primary email that I use, except for iCloud, which that is tied to my Apple stuff. So
Oh, okay.
it's 50-50 on what I use.
But you can still use both on Gmail, even the Apple stuff. You can set up the account. You just need to have the either IMAP or POP3 information.
Yeah, I didn't know that, and I'm not that tech savvy to do it. So,
Okay, I will teach you on Thursday, I think.
alright.
I will show how I do it, and then you just have to figure out for yourself how you do it on your.
I think Gmail is probably the easiest program out there for me, and I'm a dingling, so
Yeah. Oh, Gmail. The more I have learned, but not just Gmail, the whole ecosystem
the whole Google,
of
yeah,
Google. Yeah, I'm like, why have I been paying? I just can't stand this new idea of renting software. You pay X amount of money per year.
Yeah,
I grew up in a time where you bought the software.
yes,
yeah.
You didn't rent them. It's crazy. And I mean, Google you rent for $0 unless I have added on. So I have Google Plus because I needed more space to store things. But I mean, I think I pay, let me quickly see what I pay for my extra storage. And that, let me see quickly here. Where am I?
Now,
There.
I will admit the only software that I rent is my Adobe software.
Let me see. I pay for 200 gigabytes extra storage. I pay $3 a month.
that is not bad at all.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap, honestly.
And I don't find now where how much I can upgrade, what it would cost. But I mean, and that covers all the apps, Google Photo, Google Drive, Mail, everything. And I mean, wonder if I could see there how much storage I have left on my Google. Let me take a quick look here. Secured people in ship.
I need to do that for my photos.
Well, you can use. Is it 15 gigabyte you have on the free account? Yeah, I think so. I have up to now, and remember, I have every photo, every raw video before editing uploaded that I have done, even the 200 that I don't have public, and I have used 140 gigabyte of the 200. 70% used.
You're doing well. Yeah.
Yeah, and just to answer the question here, for Google Photos is 15 gigabytes.
15 gigabyte, yeah, for the free account.
Yes.
Pia, can you upgrade that? As far as what
Yeah.
you have now, you can upgrade if you needed
That
to.
is that's what I have done. That's the Google Plus. No, Google is it Google Plus? Google One. Oh my gosh, I was just in here. Now I have to go back in. This
I don't,
typical Pia.
I don't,
Google One is the
yeah,
one where you upgrade,
Okay.
and
yeah,
that's the one that cost me $3 a month
$3.
for 200
yeah,
200 gigabyte. But they have several different levels.
And do you access? Go ahead. I'm sorry, DJ. Go ahead.
It doesn't change anything.
But I did say it was Google Plus because that is Google's dead social media platform.
No, Google One, and it doesn't change anything. You use all the apps on all the websites just the same way as before. You just have much more storage.
Storage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So nothing really changes. I think you get some extra. Let me see. I have shown this so many times, all Google products here. Let me see if I can share it again. Let me share my screen here. Here we go. Here, wait.
Okay, yeah, that's really cheap.
There are all the products, and I think, let me see. Let me go down to for business. I think some of these comes with the Google one. Let me see.
Is that part of your upgrade? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, all of these are free.
Oh,
all of these I show here. This is all. If you go to this website about .google/intl/en_us/products. Just search for all Google apps. You come to this website, and that shows all the products you can use with your free Google. And I have talked about this many times on my different tutorials I have done. It's crazy. And then what I clicked on here is for business. But some of these you can use even if you're not a business, like blogger or I don't know. Podcast manager you can use, and then you have for developers. That is if you are coding and do things like that.
Yeah.
I had no idea all that was available to Google users.
It's incredible. It's incredible. That's why I'm saying I'm getting more and more into the Google ecosystem because they have everything you can need.
Murphy.
I'm trying to find here.
What looking for beer?
What did you say?
What are we looking for?
I'm trying to see what Google One explores.
I actually have the Google One playing up on my screen if you want me to.
No, I have it too, but my next upgrade would be to 2 terabyte, and that cost me $100 for a year if I
Yeah,
pay for the full year, or $10 a month.
yep. And
Oh, but my gosh, how many videos could you store on that? That's crazy
Oh,
amount.
endless.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm gonna dig each, probably, oh, I don't know, a few hundred.
Yeah, more than that. More than that.
Well, I'm basing that off of what I do, so.
Mm-hmm.
Now I found what I'm looking for. I know if you upgrade to Google One, to the one I have, 200 gigabyte, you get, with your Google Photos, you get additional
Mm-hmm.
editing features. Let me show here. Let me share this. Here, extra Google Photos editing feature with your Google One.
Nice.
Huh.
Oh, that was just Lord. I knew that was there. It was something more than just more space. So you can do more things with your photos in Google Photos if you have Google One, the additional storage. But it's mainly just more storage, and you don't have to do anything to get it to work. It's just you subscribe to it and then it adds on, and it doesn't matter. Let me see if I can show you. Go back here, storage. Here, let me share this. So this is my 200 gigabyte, and you can see here Google Drive has only about 10 gigabytes, and I have a lot of stuff in the drive.
Yeah.
Gmail is almost nothing. But look here, 131.81 gigabyte is Google Photos.
Mm-hmm.
And I have not much backup.
Yeah.
And here we have the additional. This is $2.99 a month, but I think I pay yearly. How much is that? Let me see here.
About $36.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know what I pay because I don't pay. Maybe I pay monthly. I don't remember. $2.99.
$2.99 is $29.99 a year.
So they give you a break.
Yeah, and here you have 2 terabyte is the next level, $9.99 a month or $99.99. Then you get up to the big ones. 10 terabyte is $50 a month, and 20 terabyte is $100 a month.
Oh, wow.
And here you see what you get. For the 200 gig, you get access to Google Experts. You get option to add your family, extra members benefit, and 3% back in the Google Store.
Yeah.
Here you get 10% back in the Google Store, and you get a VPN for your Android phone if you go with this one,
Oh.
the 2 terabyte. So they have a lot of stuff that is worth looking into. But I mean, if you don't need the storage, all their free stuff is fantastic. Gosh, I sound like a salesperson for Google. I'm not paid by Google.
You should be.
I'm not paid by them. I just love it.
Yeah, you should get them to sponsor you.
Right? Hit them
Yeah,
up.
yeah, sure. Please Google sponsor me. I do a lot of free promotion for you.
Right.
If they would. No, but that's I am so, and I mean, just Gmail, how you can use that is, I am moving everything over to there. I don't,
I agree,
I have
Gina.
other, since I have my own website and my own domain, I can have how many email addresses I want at pixelpia.com or any of my other
And is your
addresses.
website through Google as well?
No, that
No.
I have. You can build a website on Google. You can either build it there on. Now I'm losing words. I have done a tutorial about that too. How you build a website on
Yeah,
Jamboard sites.
yeah, it
Google
looks
sites.
like
Where is it? I can't find it right now. Let me go to it. Sites.google.com. Not new. I want here. Let me share again. Here, this is from a tutorial I did. I built this website using Google Sites, and it cost nothing. So you can if you want, but it's pretty limited to what you can do on a website like this.
Yeah.
I started long before I started do YouTube. That was what I did. I built websites and websites graphics and stuff like that. That's how I got my nickname Pixelpia, because I did a lot of graphics and stuff.
That makes
So
sense.
that is one of them. But then we have a Blogger too, where you can build a
Create a
website.
blog. Huh.
yeah. Oh, you could do it on WordPress.
WordPress.
Yeah, but Blogger and Google Sites are both part of the Google system.
Yeah.
WordPress is not
Out of the
included in the
system.
Google system.
Yeah,
So
yeah, but I'm doing a little promotion of my own. So,
why don't I guess I took away my website on Blogger, but that's another alternative, Blogger or Google Sites. And you know what? Do I still have the tutorials about making websites using Google Sites up on my website? I'm not sure. Let me see. Gosh, I have made so many videos over the years, so I am not even sure.
Pia, are they all on this channel or a different channel?
No, on this channel.
On this channel. Okay.
Google Sites.
Looks like I'll be binge watching here before too long.
Yeah, I have done build a website with Google Sites, embed videos on your website with Google Sites, and create your first website. I have done 3 tutorials about Google Sites on this channel. I forgot that. Oh, here. Do you want to do some commercials for your...
if you don't mind.
but that is,
This is
let me,
actually my website.
but that is on
WordPress.
the free WordPress.
This one here, the DJ Talks.
The one I showed, yeah. That's your website, the free WordPress.
Yes, I did build it with the free WordPress, but I am paying for WordPress right now, which if one get to that, I can. But
Because
yeah,
I am hosting on a it's called, my web host is called Site 5, and I pay $200 a year for that. And I can have for the space, and I can build unlimited number of websites there and create just turn off the volume there, DJ.
yeah, I don't know what the podcast begins. So
And I can have unlimited websites there, but I can do subdomains. But then I have bought so many domains. I will show you here. Now I'm going to remove yours and I'm going to share my.
okay.
It's crazy. This is all my domains I have. I have grumpygardennoom.net, grumpygardennoom.online, grumpygardennoom.site, lazylayout.com. That I have, it has expired. I have my private one, piatomshow.com. I have pixelpia.com. I have pixelpialive.com. That I'm going to skip. I have, that was a mistake. I don't have that. I don't have that. I have twilby.com, and I have YouTube for beginners with pixelpia.com.
No.
And then I can build endless of website on each of these. What I like with this company that I have, Site 5, is for $200 a year, I get unlimited space to build websites. I get unlimited email accounts. I get, I mean, everything is unlimited. And let me take that
I'm gonna head out. Good night, guys.
Good night,
Good night,
DJ.
DJ. And let me show you. My computer is getting tired here.
Oh no.
Let me see. Logging in here to my cPanel, and where do I have my subdomain?
I'm about to throw these glasses in the garbage.
Let me share this. This is a couple of subdomain I have done. Like I have podcast.pixelpia.com, and I had done this, but I don't use them now. Yeah, podcast.pixelpia.com I'm still using. And I can create as many as I want. And I use, this is something this is included when in my hosting here. If I want to create a new WordPress, I just install it from here and it does everything automatic. So I really, really like, for me, and I have had this. Oh my gosh, how long did I have this? Let me check my invoices. Invoice date. That's older than that. This is 2018. But I had another host before this, and then it got bought up by this company. And oh wait, let me find out who is Pixelpia.com. Who is Pixelpia.com? There I can find when the domain was. Come on, who is registered 2008.
Oh, wow. That's
Was
a while ago.
Yeah. When I registered Pixelpia.com and started building websites. So, and back then I think I paid under $100 a year, and now it's up to 200. But that's 13 years ago. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's
well, for everything that you're getting, I think you're getting pretty much a bargain.
And they are really good when it comes to customer service, and if I need help with something go wrong, I mean, live chat or calling them whenever, and they take care of it right away. So I'm very pleased.
And what's the name of it again?
The company I'm hired. The company I am renting my space from is called Site 5, SIT, site like the website.
Right.
But there are many free places you can build website too. But since I got serious about it, I got the external website. Right.
And see, for me, as limited as my ability right now, and my as I don't know what I'd even build a website about except for my channel. So, because I don't have
that's a good thing to do, and you can do that. Use Google site. It's so easy. I have 3, and I think they are really short. My 3. Just search on my channel.
Okay.
Google site. I have 3 simple tutorials about how to do it, and it's easy. It's drag and drop. You don't have to. I mean, you
don't have to know HTML and all that stuff.
No. Right. When I started building website before I got on Pixelpia.com, I used Notepad and wrote HTML by hand back then. So I mean, for me, I'm not up to par, and if I really wanted to, I think that will be my next big project, just as YouTube was my big project when I turned 60, or video. I think my next big project will be to learn how to code in PHP, because that's replacing HTML. Nobody uses HTML anymore. It's dead. I would love to learn PHP, but that's a really big project.
That is a big project. It's like learning a whole new language.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, for me, since I at least know a little bit what goes on behind what you see on the screen when it comes to website, the free versions wasn't right for me. I needed something more.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that the web service I'm using, that they have all this free, that where you can just install WordPress on it by a click. I can do it myself. I have WordPress downloaded, the latest version, and can upload it and do it myself. But I save hours of work by just clicking one button. So I
tried to play around with a Wix website, and the only thing I got accomplished was picking a template. And I looked at the rest of it. I said, I don't know what to do. I honestly did not know what to do, and I just closed the computer. I said, I'll learn it later. But
yeah, but take a look at Google Sites, because
I
it is
will.
actually a very, very good
Well,
first.
the one that you showed looked like it was pretty self-explanatory when you flashed it up on the screen there. It didn't look so overwhelming as the one that I was practicing or trying to learn. Yeah.
The thing with Google Sites
Mm-hmm.
is that I'm trying to open it again here as I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
Sites. The thing is that if you have ever worked with a Word document,
Oh, yeah.
then it's so easy. Let me share this again. We went from being a Gmail tutorial to being a
I'm sorry.
no, I don't mind. They have some templates here, as you can see,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
I just start with the blank here. I will show
Yeah.
you how easy it is. And my page.
Mhm.
Okay. I will have another background. They have some to select from, or I can choose whatever. That looks good. Let's choose that. Okay. And then header type, I want it to be a large banner. Okay.
Okay.
And now I want some text here. So including a text box. Hi, welcome to my page. And after that, I want to insert a picture with little text. So I insert a picture here. Now I'm just using their images because I don't know it went to my URL. Okay, let's pick one here. This is me. Believe it or not. So that's my first page. Now I want to add a page. Here, my page. That's the name of the whole website.
Okay.
And now I want to add a page. I just go to pages. I click a little plus. New page is about.
Okay. Okay. That makes
And then I
sense.
write text here. And see what it did here. Now I write text and whatever. And up at the top, it created the menu for you. You don't even have to
Yeah.
do that. For everything you
Yeah.
add here, it's so easy. And then you can choose color themes, and you can change here, change its text, and
See, I
it's
can do
so
that.
easy. It's the absolute easiest way to build a website if you don't know. And then when you're
Yeah.
ready, you just hit publish,
Uh-huh.
and then
And then it's active? Just like that?
yes,
Huh.
that address didn't work. Pixelpia's. That address was free. Publish. And here we are. sitesgoogle.com/view/pixelpias/about, or I can go to the other page.
That
It's
fast.
out on the web already.
I'm going to go do that tonight. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow.
It's so easy. And this was very easy. If you want to add a little more advanced things, you can look at I have done 3 tutorials.
I will. I will.
I must remember to delete this.
And you can
So
delete it.
I don't want to have the. Yeah, I can. I just want. I have to go back because I don't want this to be public
Of
here.
course
So,
not. Of course.
but just to show you, and here, and you see, it looks when you. This is the first page you come to. So I have done these 3. This I
Right.
did for another tutorial. This is about how you can create a digital portfolio for work.
Okay.
So,
very cool.
but here I have them all, and this one I just move to
Okay.
trash. Now it's gone, just like on Drive, or whatever software you're using. So
Yeah.
Google Sites, if you just need a very simple, and you can add like email addresses and stuff like that. I go over all that in my tutorial.
On your
But I just
tutorial.
want to
Okay.
show how easy
I'll be
it
watching
is.
those.
Let me see what.
Ghana says she meant to make one for art 2 years ago.
Mhm.
Ah.
I know, Ghana. And that is just a question of time. You should really have one to get customers for your art, but also to sell things. I mean, you
Yeah.
can create art and sell it. I don't know why you. And that's also like things we're going to talk about in upcoming episodes on my other channel. When you start a YouTube channel, do all this from the beginning. Very simple when you start, but have a website where people can connect with you. Have a email list where people can sign up and do all that. And
Yeah.
do it simple when you start. Do it very simple. Guys, today I only went 30 minutes over the time. Woo-hoo!
Yeah,
I'm
that's
getting
better than
better.
yesterday, isn't it? Well,
I'm
thank you so
getting better.
much.
And I'm so glad, Charlotte, you came on because this is why I like live streams.
Yeah. Well, I got
DJ,
a
of
lot out of
course,
it.
he's always here. This is why I like when people ask questions, because I can pull it up, and I can't do a full tutorial usually here,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it can give me ideas for new tutorials to make later, or as in
Right.
this case, I have already done them, so I can tell
Right.
people they're
in your whole your list of YouTube videos. So they're all on your channel.
there.
You can search the channel with the little search thing. When you go to your channel, it's right there. So it should be easy to
Yeah.
find. Y'all go find it.
Go find it. And if you have any question, just you know where I am, where you can get a hold of me. So just ask. I mean, whatever. And Ginabina, thank you for always hanging out here. Ghana, you could have used this 1.5 hour tonight to create your website instead of hanging out here with me. You know that. Who else did we have here tonight? DJ, of course,
DJ.
James. We had Squirrel was in a little bit. I don't know what he does. He's probably out lurking somewhere. I might have forgotten someone. If I did so, forgive me. And as I said, Thursday will be about adding several email accounts to one Gmail. Monday next week, I will talk about things I had done. That's on my other channel. I will talk about things I wish I had done before I started YouTube. Under those 4 months when I was preparing, I was choosing a lot of the wrong things. So the theme for next Monday is what I did to prepare and what I wish I had done. So if you're interested in discussing that topic, you are welcome to YouTube for Beginners with Pixelpia on Monday night. I don't know what I will do here on Tuesday because I am finishing up the Gmail now, but I will be here on Tuesday. Wait, is it the third week of the month? Let me
It
quickly
will be.
check my calendar.
I think it begins the third week. Because I know Father's Day is
No.
Sunday.
This is the wrong phone, so I don't even know where I have my calendar here. There is no.
Bye,
That's
everybody.
task. Where is my calendar? I can look here. Stupid I am. First, second, third. It's the third Tuesday of the month next week. So that means that I don't have a topic.
Okay.
The third week of every month, what I do on this channel, on the live stream, is that I collect ideas for tutorials that you would like me to do in the future. So that is the thing for next Tuesday.
Okay.
Ideas for Pixelpia about tutorials you would like me to do. And with that said, as always, everybody, remember, never stop learning. And let's go out with some music. Let's do some D. Niman music today.
Ah, that's nice.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Pia.